Are Western car makers in trouble in China? Global automakers like Volkswagen, General Motors, and Tesla are highly reliant on China. They built dozens of factories to gain access to the country's consumers. The risks seemingly were outweighed by rapid growth in what has become the world's biggest car market. Germany's Volkswagen, Mercedes-Benz, and BMW now sell more vehicles in China than any other market. But as consumer appetite for electric cars takes off, the glory days for foreign automakers may be numbered. While Western automakers struggle to shift their lineups away from the combustion engine, Chinese rivals are moving into EVs at an electric pace. Domestic brands such as BYD, NIO, and XPeng have the backing of the Chinese government and understand what local buyers want. Their vehicles benefit from competitive pricing, snazzy designs, and smart features such as automated driving technology and in-car karaoke. Homegrown brands accounted for almost 80% of China's EV sales in the first 7 months of 2022. The shift is felt across the board. Volkswagen, still China's best-performing foreign brand, is selling battery cars at a rate that's far behind the pace of the broader EV uptake in the country. Tesla and Mercedes recently had to slash prices for their EVs in China because competition is intensifying, with the German car maker taking as much as $33,000 off the EQS, its flagship EV. International automakers had 61% of the total auto market in China just 2 years ago. That's declined to less than 50% in 2022. Foreign car makers still are generating healthy profits in China thanks to strong sales of their combustion models, and their brands carry quite the cachet. But there's another issue looming, the threat of worsening geopolitical tensions. Ever since the war in Ukraine triggered hurried company exits from Russia, there's mounting concern over what would happen to business in China if the country were to assert itself in Taiwan. Carlos Tavares, who heads Europe's second biggest car maker Stellantis, in July pulled the plug on a Jeep venture in China, blaming too much political interference and the threat of sanctions. Recently, he even suggested Stellantis may stop making cars in the country altogether. While Tavares' moves have been made easier because Stellantis isn't doing too well in China in the first place, the likes of Tesla, Volkswagen, and GM have way more to lose. China's car market still is growing, and much of the EV boom is expected to happen there in the coming years. In other words, it's a market the global giants can't afford to get wrong.